Yeah, so many people over here at Temple. Oh my goodness. Just constant herd fighting. Everyone looking for any amount of weakness. And Numza, unfortunately for him, gets bled out right now on the Zai. He's going to be able to invest that F to iframe out of here, but there's nowhere left to go. Chris Wu with the fan, able to get that pistol shot off, taking down my man's toes, and then he's out of there. Everyone playing this hit and run game over here at Temple. I believe all of the lobbies here. I might have counted 8 players, Dobby. Everyone's getting in there right now. Tryhard does have a minute and 45 seconds for this Yang depletion. He's going to find his homie, Miss You, his coach, Miss You, out here on the rooftop. But Miss You wants to get out of here. F is going to be invested from Tryhard, looking for the stun right now. So many players around here, but a minute 20, the pressure is building right now. Can he find the opening? It looks like Casper able to find the opener onto Tryhard, able to get the nice light attacks, chunky hits with the pulsar, but Tryhard with the wisp, able to get a nice combo off, and Baichen comes out of nowhere, taking Casper's legs from out of him. Ult's going to be invested from Casper, and he's going to re-engage onto Tryhard. Tryhard with 3 seconds, with a sliver of health. Can my man find an opening? And unfortunately, Casper is going to close it out with that scale rush. Akko's Claws coming in clutch.
Akko's Claws is able to do exactly what they need to. I mean, it's Claws. Of course, it's going to be dangerous, and of course, it's going to hurt. You got to definitely make sure you don't get caught by the Tiger Strike here. That's what I call it. I like to call it the Tiger Strike here because obviously it is the strike of the tiger, and it's the eye of it. You definitely do not want to get caught in that, you know? In comes the guitar music. You just don't want to get caught in that. It's Justin trying to see if they can dip out of here with those dual halberds. Looks like Bait was potentially wanting to fight that out, but decides to back it up. Everybody is just really paying attention to everybody here as Batesy ends up trying to push this on to Miss You. Miss You's like, this is going to give me an advantage. Don't give me the opportunity. Don't give me a free chance to fight because I will take advantage of it. And clearly Batesy understands that, decides to back off here and has the time here to maybe pop the shield. Miss You on the scale on the outskirts here. Ooh, almost got him though. It looks like they missed the opportunity though for a nice strike. Could have stopped the heal process as well inside of this. Ooh, nice hit from the bow. Trying to catch Miss You on a different section here. It looks like he just misses them while they were scaling down the wall, but it was like caught in one of those corners here. So it definitely gave Miss You the opportunity to back off here. Looks like the circle definitely looks like it's going to clone in as one other circle actually trying to see if they can close this one to a different area. Looks like the realm of Yang might potentially open up here. Am I tripping or is that? No, that's something else. I thought there was. Meanwhile, Bane's Breath surging. Oh, that's a Bane's Breath.
Yeah, Bane's
That's
Breath.
what that is.
Random Bane's Breath spawn in right in this end game.
Very random.
And you're seeing the challenger buff. It's a new scroll. It's basically an opposite bounty where you just take on all challenges, you reveal your location, but it also gives you an ability to see everyone on the map now. Miss You able to reset here, has that challenger buff on him. He's taking all challenges. He wants to get in there. Gold pole sword in hand on this Akos is not to be messed with. Looking for that parry on to go by right now. Now 7 people alive. So hard to see where your opponent's coming from with this fog, with the bamboo trees. It's like ninjas are coming out of the mist, but Miss You, one of the ninjas, one of the assassins himself, gonna release that army, but Justin slamming him down. He wants seconds onto Miss You. Bow shots are coming out onto Miss You now. Miss You realizing, wait a second, we're getting lobbied right now. Let's just bail out in here. Let's go Moonbane surfing, baby. We're going straight through the Moonbane. No fear from my man Miss You. The Moonbane is a teammate of his, dodging, weaving in and out of it. Casper going to reset some resources. 7 people alive. We're seeing a defensive day hitting this halfway point for Naraka. Game 3 on this daytime Morris solo grand finals. Everyone's playing to win it. We're seeing those bursting characters coming out. Tons of Akos, tons of Takeda. Everyone's looking for some kills right now. Casper up to 1 kill. Looking for that. He sees the possibility of a purple armor now being a blueberry going into this end game. The second you start getting hit, it's very risky to take an engagement. As long as you find those flanks, you want to survive and thrive, picking up the hard work of other players, and we're seeing go by, waiting it out. even though he has gold armor, he wants to have that ultimate before he gets out of here. He has 2 staffs, a gold pole sword, a heavy staff. My man is juiced up. He even has that earth shaker for when the zone closes in. That spin to win, Jade. The triple charge coming out from the top roads. Go by weaving, seeing just what's out here. Oh my goodness. Scale rush is coming out from every direction. Now Casper in the thick of it with Baichen and Miss You. APF now, it's his turn. Musical chairs at the stores. Everyone wants to load up, and it looks like the name of the game today for APF is defensive play. When my man even has the poison mushroom, he's going off to the heal off. He wants to take down as many people with him at that last second. The Temi ult in endgame, putting everyone in the mud, and with so many Akoses here, APF's just biding his time, looking for the opener, while these felines go absolutely nuts, clawing at each other, trying to see who is going to be alpha in this endgame, Dobby. Who do you take with these 7 players going at it?
Ooh, I don't know. This is definitely going to be like really, really interesting to see like where this goes overall. I think it's going to be tough. I think Casper definitely struggling here with the blue shield, low on heals here. Definitely still has somewhat of an advantage here for staying himself alive. Oh, never mind. That takes a smoke in. Whoa, too soon. Way too soon. His mediocrity ends up getting hit with the hit of the tiger, but it's not going to be enough as mediocrity is able to secure the elimination here, and it's going to be a 4-way fight in between all of these different people. APF comes through trying to see if they can cause some problems. Miss You ends up getting some beautiful strikes. Mediocrity caught in the worst position by the little tornado that keeps him up, as APF is going to decide to rotate this out and keep it going. Meanwhile, APF deciding not to get caught here, and he decides to back this off. I mean, so far, I'm gonna be honest, I think I gotta go back to APF. I think APF just keeping that consistency, doesn't necessarily have to force fights. He has 2 eliminations under his belt. He's in 2nd place. He's doing well. I don't think he really needs to force anything if he doesn't have to. So I think with that advantage that he has in mind, I think there's a shot here that I think he could potentially take 1st place in this first game. I'm gonna go with AP.
Going with AP?
Sticking with AP.
It's a good gamble to go on. I gotta go with my man Miss You. He has a gold pole sword. He's set here, stacked for this endgame. But APF, as I said, that Baichen with the dagger to his knees. We see Justin, Chris Wu going at it in the building, coming out. Miss You though with that pole sword, looking for the last hit situation. Is gonna pop the ult. Sees that someone's health is really low. Unfortunately for him, Baichen's able to secure the kill. Chill out. Now close it out. 4 people left. At first there were 7. Now we're down to 4. Miss You already invested his ult. He has half of it to possibly find an opening. Gets Baichen, but Baichen looking really meaty. The claw's doing barely any damage. Getting some value off that tiger. Healing off his health. Now Miss You with the staff chase. Going to slow it down. APF in the background though, hunting, waiting for those wisps, waiting for the right time to invest that Temio. But it looks like Baichen doesn't want to play this slowly. He's peppering around. He's vibe checking everyone. How we doing over here? How are my neighbors doing? He's trying to find any opportunity to keep this game going. He's up to 1 kill. Wants to find a little bit more now that he's in a healthy place with the gold armor, max health. But it's going to be a tough place to get an opening on the likes of Chris Wu, Miss You, APF. These guys have been here before. They know how to play these rooftop situations, isolating these angles. APF on the top, looking like Robin Hood, trying to get some bow shots off, unable to. And again, looking to reset some of his heals there, but he's down to no economy. APF playing a little bit too defensively, needs to start looking for an opening right now, because if this goes to heal off, does Temi win this versus the Akos and take? I think APF actually has a good chance. He just has to force out his win condition in this spot is to force out that Takeda. It's the one thing that's going to mess up his positioning for this last leg. 4 people left, a little bit of rocks, a little bit of cover, and it looks like all 4 of these players are willing to wait this out, except Baichen, a little bit impatient right now, has to be careful. Miss You sees a flank opportunity, able to get that silence off, able to get the pole sword scale rush, and now Baichen suddenly in a bad position. Miss You wants to let everyone know, hey man, this guy is low, let's keep up the action, showing a ton of aggression towards Baichen, but the dreadful whale's going to come out, icing off the pressure, and Miss You is going to back off. And now APF APF tagged in, able to get the whisk, able to get a little bit of a love tap in, and Baichen, no armor to his name, gonna find a little crevice to try to hide, to try to buy time, but miss you with the parry, forcing out the ultimate, and the time is ticking, Dobby, for Baichen.
Baichen able to do what he can here, but Bait C is going to get caught by one APF, who's able to secure that elimination. 3 finishes deep overall here. Absolutely incredible, as Miss You trying to hold on top of this rock as he ends up scale rushing towards the end. Right in the front here, as it looks like it's going to be the final downtime before the final 3 fight this out. Miss You definitely does not want to connect onto KK. Miss You having a beautiful advantage here with that ultimate. Let's see if they have it here. Overall here, definitely could be good with a wild wind spout, a stanchion sky pillar, sky force, follow the recall, switch dazzle, and heavy sword swap. I feel like a lot of these Soul Jades upgrades has really been incredible for a lot of these players here, and I feel like a lot of them are definitely using it to their advantage here. But here we go, the circle slowly closing in. APF and KK and Miss You all the way up top. The final 3 to close out game number 3 in the halfway mark for our games here for the Astral Cup. Let's see what happens. And both of them are going to be scale rushing up top, not really trying to fight this out, as NKK is going to go for the slam and sends him all the way on the outskirts of the circle here. APF has to force his way back into the circle here. Definitely does not want to force it. And Miss You is going to do the exact same thing. Sends him out as the Tumult is going to be able to pop the ulti, trying to slow down their movement here. Definitely making it harder, as Miss You is going to be able to close in the gap here. Oh my goodness, as Miss You ends up catching both eliminations on both sides here. What just happened?